Alright folks, bear with me a couple of minutes. I got to rearrange a few little things here before we get started. It has been a long fucking day. Long hard day at work today. Thank God that's all over and done. Had some running around to do after work. That's all said and done too. So now we got time to mess around in the garage. Excuse me while I adjust my mic. Alright, hopefully y'all can hear me. Alright. Anybody in there yet? Nope. Alright. So what we got going on today is diagnosis time, basically. Go through this bike right quick here. Quick diagnosis, and we'll write up everything that potentially could be an issue with it. Let me get her moved up a little closer. To the tools. There's a little better light up here. Maybe something like this ought to do her. Jeez. Yeah, we need some lubrication on this entire machine. What's up, folks? Don't mind me, I'm just getting set up here. This is the initial diagnosis of this bike. Just gonna go over it real quick, see what pops out to me that needs addressed, and figure out how we're gonna address it. I'll tell you two things right now. I know it does not have front brakes. I do not know why. I got to figure that one out. And I know the starter button is no comprende. It ain't working. So that's first two things to look at. On top of that, we know it's got a tank full of gasoline that is 2 years old. The bike did it ran and rode. The dude rode it over here and up into the garage. But as you know, 2-year-old gasoline, that's no good. We gotta pump that out of there, properly dispose of it. And by that I mean pour it on the weeds that I don't feel like running the weed whacker on. As well as there's a few things I know for a fact we're gonna have to do. And it's going to require some soaking down with penetrating oil, like probably for a while, like a good 2-day soak. So with the limited time I got, with today being a longer work day, that's what we're going to do. We're going to diagnose it, shoot everything down with penetrating fluid. I was going to hit the whole bike up with the greaser, pressure wash it. That is usually my go-to, but we're going to do it a little different this time because everything I pressure wash is going to have to be re-cleaned after I use penetrating oil on it. And honestly, it's not that greasy. I don't think it has any oil leaks. It's a cardboard to protect the floor. If I finally have a nice concrete floor to work on, and I wish to keep it that way. Not going to keep it that way if you spray PB Blaster all over it. You feel me? Oh, me, oh my, don't let your bike sit outside. Even under a cover, they do this. And it is too warm in here for this hoodie. It has got to go. We got anybody in there yet? Maybe got a few of you. All right, first things first. Homeboy said it has no front brakes, and it does not. Completely does not. That seal is totally shot. That needs to come apart. I think I got seals that size, which will be good. Because the core of this is the core of what we do on this channel, what I do on this channel. Mrs. Phoenix Motorsports helps me with the computer stuff, that some of the editing stuff that, you know, hey, look, I'm a carburetor guy and a point setting guy. I'm not a computer guy, okay? So big shout out and thanks to Mrs. Phoenix Motorsports for helping me with that, because at least once or twice during every editing session, hey, come here, I can't figure this out. She's always helping me, so got to thank her for that. We tried to fire it up yesterday and got nothing out of the starter switch. I guess we could start there. We got horn, we got lights. Yep. Okay, so we got a bad starter switch. That's to begin with, and we definitely have got to tear into this master cylinder. So there's two things on the list. I do want to pull the rear wheel. Brakes are not sticking, but we're going to inspect them. We're going to take everything apart, clean it and lube it. And homeboy needs a new chain and sprockets. That's on the list too. Throttle hasn't been lubricated or dealt with in a while. That's on the list. The LED lights, they're coming off. That's on the list too. All right, let's get this shit show started. Hola, May. Oh, hey, what's up? Don't know who you are, but thanks for watching me, man. Appreciate you viewing me. If you're watching me, dude, hit that subscribe button. All right, so if you don't have one of these in your garage, I suggest you get one. Makes life a lot easier. So, first thing, things that we know need addressed. No front brakes. Bad chain sprockets. Starter switch Oh, we got dry rotted tires. And that's just on a quick walk around. So that's the beginning of the list. And like I said, I'm not sure how much wrench turning we're going to do this evening. It's late. My day starts at 4 in the morning. Drive truck and steel mill all day and come down here and turn wrenches in the evening. All right, so let's get started. Let's get a look inside the fuel tank and see what we're working with. No, not that key. This key. No. All right, we lucked out. We get a flashlight and have a closer look. But I am pretty sure that we are good to go there. We just gotta drain the fuel from it. Yeah. Good. That's what I like to see. That makes my life easier. As long as this bike sat, I thought for sure I was gonna have to open the tank and clean it, but good deal. We've got a decent fuel tank. We don't have to deal with that. Get back here where you guys can see. All right, so we ain't full of that, which is good. All right. Prime example. Prime example right here. I preach using the proper screwdriver bits, and as you can see, somebody's been in there, and they're a little boogered. Okay, guys, ladies, gentlemen, when you work on these bikes, you need to use JIS screwdrivers or JIS screwdriver bits. They're not that expensive. You're gonna want to get some. Trust me, buy them, you'll thank me. Get a drop of coil on that bad boy. Let it do its thing. That screwdriver. Which one do we want? We probably want the one that's upstairs, huh? There we go. All right. Yeah, seriously, these bits are like $5, dude. If you're gonna fool with a Japanese motorcycle, please spend $5, $5 to $10, and at least get a set of these bits. Hopefully you can see that. JIS, Japanese Industrial Screw. They're not Phillips, they're JIS. And if you use them, you will not round these out and create a nightmare for someone like me to go in there and fix it properly. Maybe we got lucky and this sucker's just out of brake fluid. That'd be nice. The idea of this project is to get this machine up, running, and reliable for as little money as possible for my dude. Charlie's my homeboy. Known him a long time. Don't want to see homeboy have to spend a ton of money on this bike. That's why I'm working on it and not a shop. And this will come back around. This will polish up real nice, which that'll be a later actual video. None of my GoPro batteries are charged right now. Oh, okay. Well, that's why you ain't got no brakes. Hey, number one, brake fluid turns to this shit over time. Okay. We got a little lucky on this guy here. Basically no fluid in it, which is good, sort of. Let's see, I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, basically no fluid in it. All right, so I don't know if this master cylinder is going to work for me or not. I do know that it's out of fluid. So what we're going to do here, like I said, we're not made of money, right? We're fixing this bike cheap as we can. Phoenix Motorsports, it's what we do, man. So whenever I do a brake job, I save brake fluid. Okay, this is .3. It'll be fine in there. It's going to get flushed with fresh fluid. But to diagnose, just to see if them seals are doing anything, we're going to throw this used brake fluid in it. Because it's going to get flushed with fresh. But here's the dealio on that, okay? I fill it up with fresh brake fluid, and then I got to drain it all right back out to rebuild the actual brake master cylinder. You're kind of wasting good fresh brake fluid, right? So, take this old jar of used brake fluid, and we're going to top her off with this old skanky dirty shit, knowing that we're probably going to flush it, probably going to end up rebuilding this and the caliper. But rather than waste the fresh stuff, we got this old stuff that we can just put in here for now. And just see if I can attempt to get this master cylinder to do anything for me. I did see bubbles when I pumped it, so it's quite possible that it may actually do something. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm not getting no bubbles back through there, so that's not looking good already. All right. Let's get a little PB blaster on the bleeder. Oh, cool. They're Takiko calipers. Same calipers used on a Honda Goldwing, on a Honda Shadow, on a Kawasaki Vulcan. Pardon me. Which is good. It's actually great. Because I happen to have a Takiko caliper for that. And it has been rebuilt. Should be an 8mm, 8 M&Ms. Do we want to put some heat on that? I feel like we should put some heat on that. Let's just see what it does. Yeah. Okay. We're going to go with an 8 M&M 6-point socket instead. Eight M&Ms. And we'll put a little bit of heat on it. Don't take much, does it? Aluminum heats up very quickly, folks. All right. See if we can draw a little bit of fluid through here with the vac bleeder. Okay, number one, let's drain this. Make your life easier and drain it. Okay. Number two, put the clamp on the damn thing. Yeah. Shut it up there, temporary. Give it a pump, see what it does. All right. Some vacuum to it. This is one of the cheapest and most useful tools. I bought a cheap one because I didn't think I would use it much. And honestly, I used the shite out of this thing. This little brake vacuum unit. I used the crap out of it. I have a feeling we're going to be taking this caliper apart. I hope the brake line isn't clogged. I'm putting vacuum to it, and I'm not getting anything out of it. Pardon me. Too many onions in that beef stew last night. Yeah. Yeah, it's not loving life. Neither am I. All right. I mean, it's feeling a lot smoother, but we ain't getting no pumping action. So, yeah. So, yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that bare bones minimum, the master cylinder's going to have to come apart. Probably the caliper too. That white crap, this stuff, that's no good. I was just hoping that maybe it just had a leak and drained out, and yeah, that's not going to be the case. Damn it. Nothing's easy. All right. that old John Lennon song. Got to pay your dues if you want to sing the blues. You know it just ain't easy. I paid my fucking dues in life, that's for sure. Paid my dues and some, folks. Let's try this. Oh, this ain't even the right bleeder. Looks like it was screwed all the way out.